We are following a developing story now out of Maryland. Dozens of people have been hurt after an explosion leveled part of an apartment building. Several others are missing. It happened overnight just north of Washington, D.C., and one young witness described what happened.
I saw fire, so I ran in, got my shoes, shirt, and everything. And then I ran out, and then I just saw people screaming fire, and I heard people saying help, help. At first we heard like a big boom, like a big loud noise, and my aunt went outside and checked, and then she saw like a lot of fire outside, and she told us to get outside because there's fire, and we ran outside.
Well, Chip Reid is at the scene in Silver Spring, Maryland. Chip, can you take us through the latest and tell us exactly what we know so far about what happened here?
Yeah, well, first, let's zoom in so I can set the scene for you. You can see back there, I think you can probably see that pile of debris between two apartment buildings there, and now you can see there's a fire hose being sprayed on it from a ladder truck. That is where the explosion happened, and you just heard that person say there was a big boom. Well, I'll tell you, that big boom was so big that firefighters at a station about a mile away heard it, and perhaps some of them even felt it. It was so massive, and it turned into an absolute inferno. Now, what they are doing is they're moving very, very slowly because there are still between 5 and 7 people unaccounted for, and a search dog did get a positive hit on human scent underneath that pile of rubble. They don't know if that person or those persons are alive or dead, but they certainly want to be careful while they're going through it, while also moving as quickly as they can. This apartment building in Silver Spring, we're just not that far outside of Washington, D.C., so anytime there's an explosion in the Washington, D.C. area, it gets a lot of attention. But at this point, it looks like it was probably natural gas, because if you look there, all the people wearing white helmets, those are people with the gas company. So apparently there's a big investigation going on looking into natural gas. Anne-Marie?
All right, and this is a 3-building complex. I presume everyone is out of their home now. What's being done for the victims?
Well, there are, again, the 5 to 7 who are still unaccounted for. There are about over 30 people, including 3 firefighters who are at the hospital with what we believe were non-life-threatening injuries. And then there are 90 people or more who have simply been displaced. They are being put in temporary shelters, or at least being offered temporary shelter, and they are also being cared for by the Red Cross.
All right, Chip Reid, thank you so much.
You bet.